Alright, that's done. So, on to the next. Next mission? Next two missions?
The void again, but it feels different.
Surprised I can pull you into this place? The outsider marked me long ago. I made you flee your precious tower and turned Emily into cold stone. How difficult for you. But when I was young, sweet Jessamine and I were close as sisters, sharing a secret. Emperor Caldwin had another daughter, born in shame to a kitchen maid.
What's she playing at? Maybe how is the question.
But I would come home like Jessamine.
I told you when you're older. That's next year.
You said that last year. Jessamine's younger than me, and she's a court every day.
Business, well, it's complicated. We'll understand someday.
What did I do? I'll be good. I swear.
Next year, I promise.
Jessamine and I played games in the tower, but at night I'd go back to the servants' quarters to cockroaches and thin gruel. Emperor Daddy would visit and tell me if I was good, next year I'd be old enough to come to court to be a princess. Then one day, pretty Jessamine broke something worth a fortune, and the spy master caught us. She claimed I did it, and he whipped me in the garden house until I bled. My mother lost her kitchen job, and that night we were out on the streets with no place to sleep. I didn't forget.
Would you like to tell me again?
We were just playing.
Emily, Jesse, what is your account?
It was her. Delilah's life. She broke it. Mother and I saw the nastiest parts of Dunwall, ending up in debtor's prison. Jessamine died quick on an assassin's blade, but my mother lingered for weeks after a fat guard broke her jaw. They threw me out when she died. I looked up at the lights of Dunwall Tower and swore revenge. Washing bed sheets in a brothel, I painted on the side, until Anton Sokolov took me as a student. That's the polite word for it. I was crafty even before the outsider marked me, and survived the worst the Empire could offer. Now, it's your turn. My mother's sick. She needs help.
Your mother kicked off while you were out begging. There's another bag of bones now, girl.
What? No!
Your sentence is served that you'll be tossed out with the others. You can't stay here anymore.
How much of this is true, and how much is Delilah's warped imagination? When I saw what they'd done to Anton Sokolov, I wanted to hurt everyone who'd helped Delilah and the Duke of Serkonos pull off their coup. Sokolov is the man who made whale oil into a weapon, who turned back the plague. The hands that painted the most powerful men and women of our time shake too badly to hold a spoon. When he does talk, He's going to give me a name. The next step along the way to Duke Luca Abel. Then Delilah herself. A name. That's all I need.
I'm with you, even in the void. If only I could do more.
Jessamine, Delilah's stronger now.
Am I to blame for Delilah's bitterness?
All this is her doing, and she'll die for it.
Our decisions have weight, and I feel my time drawing to an end soon.
Jindosh wanted me to help him with...
Anton, you've had 3 days to rest. Tell me how to kill Delilah.
They tortured him. His body is covered with bruises.
Delilah has the throne and she has Emily. Anton, once we had you in a cage and you dared us to kill you, I need that man back.
Corvo, she's right. I can make electricity move from one side of the room to the other, but Delilah is beyond my understanding. When I came to Sarkonos, I meant to leave everything behind. But when the assassination started, I couldn't ignore it. By the time Megan and I connected the murders to the Duke, it was too late. The Crown Killer came for me. It kept me alive from my knowledge, but I saw things. Jindosh often had a visitor, Brianna Ashworth.
The curator of the Royal Conservatory.
Yes, Ashworth is dangerous, as obsessed with the occult as Delilah. Apparently, she's working on a device called the Oraculum.
There's more to her than either of you know.
If Ashworth is one of Delilah's lieutenants, I need to eliminate her. Who knows what this device is capable of, or what she's up to.
The downtrodden, the poor and forgotten,
Man of his age,
mudlarks, beggars, and orphans.
progress than
Who speaks for them?
Good to see that you're still with us. Thank you for helping Anton.
Sokolov's not the only one making a rapid recovery. I'll be good enough to leave soon. There's a lot to do. Of course, unless the Duke falls, he'll undo my best efforts here.
I'm working on that. Believe me, the Duke has my full attention.
Karnaka's key leaders are flawed, for certain. After all this is settled with the Duke, and the time of the coup has passed, whichever ones are left standing could change things here. Consider that, as you come face to face with the Duke's remaining associates.
Maybe, Alexandria, but sometimes your friends dictate your fate.
We'll take the skiff. I don't want to bring the dreadful whale any closer than we have to. There is a small dock in Syria Gardens, close to the conservatory. That's as far as I can take you. Ready to go?
Yes, let's go.
There'll be a Grand Guard presence outside the Royal Conservatory. Inside, be prepared for anything. Ashworth runs with an eclectic crowd. They'll be the real danger.
Someday I'd like to know more about how you met Ashworth.
I know you would, Delilah. Which brings up something else. You might be able to exploit the Abbey of the Everyman in removing Ashworth from play. Turns out the Vice Overseer in Karnaca has been watching Ashworth from a hidden outpost near the Royal Conservatory. Check it out first if you want more options. Remember, if she's still working with Delilah, Ashworth is a grave threat.
Thanks, Megan. See you soon.
It takes. We'll be picking up balusters and spindles made of zirconia operator clothes.
I thought the old trees down the southward number were export to protect the trees.
I can't keep track of all the decrees. My client's refurbishing a gazebo.
But what's the point of buying wood from a country you never visited?
Lucky day, madam. It's the day you get to meet Pirate Betty in person. Price if you want to live.
Never heard of her. Oh, wait, wasn't she a waitress down on the docks?
You must have heard the stories about Pirate Betty. About all the terrible things I've done to the fools who refuse to give up some trinkets or a bag of coins.
No, I've never heard one.
That sounded like broken glass.
Holy shit!
Welcome to my shop. Say, an acquaintance of mine is supposed to be holed up in an office overlooking the Royal Conservatory. Check on them if you're headed that way. I'd check myself, but the streets are locked down. I'd make it worth your time.
Now think about it.
See anything you like? Come in, my friend. Always a delight to see you. I'm certain you will be satisfied with your purchase. An excellent choice.
Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta tell my friend something on PSN. I'm using the app though. I'm using the app on the phone because I don't know what the stream does. I forget at least. Let's see. Let him know that I'm going to play him later. Okay. Give me 30. Cool. No, I don't know why I unplugged the mic, because I still want to talk about Dishonored 2. So PC right now is having a beta test for the new game plus mode that they're coming out with, and console and PC will officially have it by Monday. Which, what's interesting about that is you will have the ability to play with either Corvo or Emily and use both the characters' powers, and you'll keep your runes. You'll get to reassign the runes, so that means, like, if you have stuff like Emily's doppelganger, because there's an aggressive doppelganger that kills, and there's a doppelganger that doesn't kill, you would be able to, you know, reassign the runes so she gets the doppelganger that doesn't kill. So that works. It's a little high chaos action. Anybody else out there? All right. Wait for the mana to regenerate. Also, something that impressed me with Dishonored 2's update that's coming up is that so there are two great bone charms in this game that aren't working properly, and I thought it was just me, like, not working out correctly in my head. But there's a bone charm called Strong Arms, which allows you to choke people out quicker, and then there's a bone charm called Spiritual Pool. Well, not so much a complaint, but more like something that I wanted to be worked on, I guess. So Spiritual Pool, it allows you to regenerate mana faster, and you can regenerate mana faster in this game when you have it, but it's in a different way. So, like, let's say you use Blink. So Blink has a cooldown time. Obviously the mana isn't regenerating. You see how slowly it's regenerating right now? The way it is now, if you had Spiritual Pool, it would just regenerate faster than instead of slower. But in Dishonored 1, when you had Spiritual Pool, the cooldown time would be less, so you would start regenerating now. Like, it doesn't have to regenerate like quick, it just has to have a better startup time for the regeneration. So I think they said they are working on that. And Strong Arms just isn't working at all. Like, there's been points where I play with Corvo and Emily, and I feel like Corvo can choke him out faster. I thought that was because he was a guy, but yeah.
I suspect something is wrong within their sect. Subtle changes to the types of proclamations they've been making. Small but troubling deviations from tradition. But publicly saying anything along those lines will get me accused of heresy by my rivals.
1 second, guys. I gotta join this chat room with my buddy. Alright. Hello? Hello? Hey. Yeah, Yeah, give me.
So Vice Overseer Byrne thinks Ashworth is interfering
Really?
with the oracular order. If true, it's
Oh,
another
damn,
reason
man.
she has to be eliminated.
I was about to say, dude, because I mean, right now I'm just in the middle of the stream, and I just would feel fucked up, you know?
I have about 45 minutes.
No, the technical officer came by and said it was fine.
Okay. I tell you what, I'll get to a certain point and I'll stop this stream and start it up again. Probably about like 10 minutes or so. Is that good? Well, it's just I feel bad for like yesterday. You know what I mean?
The wind's unpredictable, but it's still better than a bunch of howlers running through the checkpoint.
It's you and me now. No way. Wait, listen.
Whose combos?
Morgan's.
I'd rather just not deal with Morgan at all. Like, she was, like, the very few times I had trouble in vanilla MVC, like, most of the time was with her, I feel like. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she has that, what's it, I don't know what her double technique is called. Her super where she makes two of herself.
Shadow vision or mirror vision or whatever.
Yeah, mirror vision with that fucking soul fist. Oh my god, dude. Talk about annoying. That's like one of the most annoying things I've witnessed out of a fighting game in general. I don't know about you, buddy.
Oh yeah, dude, Shadow Fist zoning is annoying as shit.
And then she has her double dash is a fly.
I will say though, like, I was giving Royheart a lot of shit the other day, but Soul Fist zoning is actually hard as shit to do, to be honest.
Is it now?
Okay, so if you actually try it, you might not like it, but you would have respect for the execution required. It's not literally just fireball, jump, fireball. Like it's much harder than that. To make the Soul Fist that tight, what they're doing is you actually have to do it's heavy on the ground and heavy Soul Fist. Sorry, medium Soul Fist. On the ground is medium Soul Fist, flight cancel into flying heavy Soul Fist, unfly cancel into land and medium Soul Fist. So it's like literally Soul Fist fly, unfly, Soul Fist fly, fly, unfly, Soul Fist fly, unfly, unfly, Soul Fist. Like it's hard as shit. It's a lot of execution really fast.
And you're just trying her out, huh?
I will say this, if depending on how things go though, she maybe could be my character in Infinite though. Because as it stands right now, like, she's the only, I mean, obviously there's still new characters to be added, but she's the only flight character we know guaranteed to turn back.
Someone there?
Right.
As it stands right now, she's the only one that, like, is coming back. Because, I mean, she's in it, but Magneto and Dr. Doom, for sure, at least probably won't be in the first iteration of the game. They'll probably maybe come later down the line in DLC. So, there'll be no Magneto or Dr. Doom from the get-go, or Storm, X-Men. All the flight characters are all on the characters that have the licensing problem.
Yeah.
So the only flight character left is Morgan on the Capcom side. So right now, as it stands, she's the only flight character that I know for sure has made it in the game. So she could very well be one of my main
Uh-huh. Oh, 1 second.
I bet in the next game though they don't allow her to gain meter and mirror vision.
I think that was one of the I think that was one of the things, wasn't it? Like, I thought somebody like it was talking about that.
And I highly doubt that, considering the problem that was in UMVC with the fact that she gains meter. Like, I don't see them making it so she can gain meter. I'd be pretty shocked if that was a thing again.
Fucking. Man, it is getting fucking cold outside. I can't stand it anymore. Do you realize it's fucking 7 degrees here? Maybe 4. Have you been labbing with anybody else recently? Caught your eye? And you talk about me playing with a bunch of characters.
And this game is so fun to like mess around with everyone though.
Mm-hmm.
Marvel characters, I mean, like learning their advanced D&D, like that's one thing, but dabbling with multiple characters in Marvel, I feel like they have their 1 or 2 ways of getting in, and then it's just like
right.
That's pretty simplistic.
Going crazy?
I got my Dormammu back on point though, which is nice.
Dormammu? That is nice. Dormammu is fucking sick, dude.
He became one of my most favorite characters. Like, I really hope he makes it back in the game.
It was worth it. So there's a great risk.
I'm sure he
He's
will.
the only character also from the Marvel universe that's a flight character that has like any.
You think someone inside the conservatory?
They did just show off Doctor Strange, so it's like in the world, man. So hopefully just Doctor Strange back in there.
Yeah.
Hey, who are you? Stop! That's it! Let's go!
You love that song, huh? I can't stand it. I can't. Cause they said the same thing in Vanilla too, I think.
Yeah, it's been the same song since Marvel 2.
Oh yeah. I may reach a stopping point here soon. Just gotta do a little bit of backtracking.
Look at you, leaving a trail of bloody boot prints across this dying city. Brianna Ashworth would have been miserable as a member of high society, forced to wed some bloated banker. Her only moments of real freedom, getting drunk at fancy balls, and slipping away to couple with strangers. It would have ended in an unhappy marriage and a late-night plunge into an icy river. But just before Mother and Father married her off, so many years ago, she found Delilah instead. It was all highways and graveyards after that, never looking back. Vice Overseer Byrne is an ambitious man, but he believes in the Abbey's mission, protecting the good people of the Empire against the likes of us. You know he'd be happier deep down if this ended with Brianna Ashworth's head on a spike. Maybe yours as well.
Almost there. You know what? Come on, just a bit further.
I need to find out how a sword through the heart wasn't enough to kill our new Empress, Delilah.
She wanted to raise the blood briar, but cannot. To make greyhounds for weeks, she gave up. You should have seen the...
Sister, are you...
Wow, they got fucking pwned. Alright. Now is where I save, and now I'm getting on Marvel to get my ass kicked.